Hey there, mama. Do you feel like your emotions are all over the place or that your body just isn't bouncing back the way that you'd hoped? Maybe you're feeling a little sluggish, bloated, or like something's just off inside that you can't describe. If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into two big players in your recovery: detoxification and hormone balance. Don't worry, this isn't about extreme cleanses or pricey supplements. It's about working with your body's natural processes to help you feel more like yourself again. So let's get started. Your body is incredible. It has built in detox systems. Your liver, kidneys, skin, mucous membranes all help clear out toxins naturally. But after pregnancy, this system can get overloaded. Why? Think of it this way. During your pregnancy, your body was hosting a huge event, your baby. Now, postpartum, it's like the cleanup crew has come in to reset. And here's why it matters so much. One, our hormonal shifts. Pregnancy floods your body with estrogen. And after delivery, it's the job of your detox pathways to work overtime to clear it out. Breastfeeding requires that we be in our lowest estrogen state. And this means that our body has to go from the highest estrogen it will ever experience to the lowest we experience until menopause. Our detox pathways are responsible for clearing estrogen. So it's already maxed out, trying to do this in as little time as it possibly can. And one of the detox pathways that we use is our sweat glands. Did you know your breast is a modified sweat gland? That means that some toxins can end up in your breast milk, especially in those first few weeks where your body is still developing what's called our breast blood barrier. Because of this, we want to make sure that we are prioritizing ways to get those toxins out of our body. Things like nutrient deficiencies or changes in our microbiome can slow down detoxification, leave us feeling bloated, sluggish, and not quite like ourselves. When this is happening, we know that our body needs more support. So, how do we gently support these processes while we are breastfeeding? The first thing we can do is make sure we are hydrated. When we are breastfeeding, the amount of water that we need goes up in a day. So, adding things like lemon, cucumber, or ginger to add a little bit of taste to our water can help our body absorb it faster. We also want to add just a touch of salts and those micronutrients that we need. So we can buy things like trace minerals to add into our water to make sure our body is getting what it needs. Next, we want to prioritize things like nutrient-dense foods. Our liver thrives on nutrients like leafy greens, beets, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, and berries. These all contain antioxidants, which help our detox pathways work, as well as the micronutrients needed for those pathways to be fully open. The last is rest. Detox happens when we sleep. So even if we're getting short naps or we have moments of wakeful rest, dive in to those snuggle naps and make sure that you and your baby have a safe sleep environment so that you can fall asleep near them. Now that we've talked about detox, let's look at the connection with our hormones, specifically the stress hormone cortisol. During labor, our cortisol spikes to help our baby's lungs mature. But for many moms, it stays elevated postpartum, especially if you've experienced birth trauma. And remember, trauma can simply mean that things didn't go as you planned. When stress takes over, it hijacks our hormone production. Here's how. All of our hormones start from cholesterol. These get converted into a master hormone known as pregnenolone. And from there, our body decides whether to make stress hormone or sex hormone like estrogen and progesterone. In survival mode, when our sympathetic nervous system is activated, our stress hormone will win every time. It's your body's way of saying we need to outrun a saber-toothed tiger before we can even think about our sexual health and wellness. But in modern motherhood, that tiger can look a lot different. It can be sleepless nights, endless responsibilities, and the mental load of caregiving that trigger our sympathetic nervous system. And this constant fight or flight state disrupts our hormone balance and fuels anxiety and depression. So, how do we calm the storm? First, we look at nutrition. We want to make sure that we're getting plenty of healthy fats. Things like avocado, olive oil, and fatty fish are the building blocks for our hormone production. Next, we want to make sure that we're getting things to get toxins out of the body. One of the best binders is fiber. Things like flax seeds, chia seeds, fruits, and vegetables all help to eliminate old hormones through our digestive system. We want to focus on stress busting nutrients like magnesium. And magnesium rich foods like dark chocolate, almonds, and spinach can help your nervous system and support better sleep, which in turn helps balance your hormones. Remember that small steps can make a big impact. And inside our course, Detox Mama, we dive deep into how to use food and how to optimize your body's detox pathways through gut health, nutrition, and supplements. I want you to remember this. Healing takes time. It took 9 months to grow your baby. It's going to take at least 6 to 9 months for your body to recover. Even small changes, like adding in leafy greens to your plate or taking 5 minutes to do some deep breathing exercises, can make a huge impact over time. These habits build the foundation for your energy, mood, and your overall well-being, and you deserve to feel your best. And every step that you take brings you a touch closer to that goal. If you'd like a simple guide to get started, download our free detox guide. It's linked below inside the course page. Remember, you have to log in to get there. It's packed with easy steps and tips to support your recovery. And stay tuned because in our next video, we're diving deep into your nervous system and how to manage stress and the chaos of motherhood. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for spending this time with me, Mama. Remember, you've got this, and I'll see you in the next video.